women are the most disrespected people, and Black women are very disrespected. It puts us in a position to where we do not trust.
If I wanted to sit and talk about the barriers, we'd be sitting here all night.
We can't do the work alone in our little pockets. We have to build as a community to make change. And the reality is that along with community movement, there has to be policy change as well.
When we're talking about missions like reproductive justice, I think it's really important to have the people that it centers to be at the forefront of that. And that's across all spectrums, including everybody, no matter how they identify.
I don't want to wait for the next white man to have to tell me how to work his system. I think that's why it's important for breaking barriers, not only for our birthing people, so that non-birthing people can see the ignorance in our society and be like, yo, this does not make sense. Why have we been doing this to our women and our children?
At Breaking Barriers, we strive to provide accessible education and awareness.
Breaking Barriers is a group of women who want to see justice for other women.
We brought midwives, doulas, attorneys, folks in many different areas of reproductive rights work. We wanted to have a more inclusive conversation around reproductive freedom, and it's not just abortion. We meet monthly, sometimes weekly, to find solutions for the maternal mortality crisis in Kentucky. We have events to create awareness, to educate the public on what's happening in the community.
Jackie genuinely cares about what we want to talk about, what matters to us in our community.
It's literally like having that auntie or that mom that is going to help guide you, but also listen to your voice.
We are supporting a number of bills in the General Assembly, and the Democratic Women's Caucus is spearheading an array of bills targeting maternal mortality and the crisis in Kentucky. And 2 years ago, that wasn't a reality. So we know that we're having a positive effect on what's happening, and we're changing the conversation in the General Assembly.
I think a big part of the Breaking Barriers Council is also to continue to build networks across the community.
Being able to, even though with COVID, virtually have really good conversations with the community, and just watching light bulbs go off and people really kind of breaking those barriers, literally. Like, you can see the walls start to fall.
Breaking barriers is valuable. It's very valuable.
It's an incline steep right now with representation for our communities, providing the support that they need. Our white allies that we have to support us through the work that we do, everything's needed, everybody's needed.
I have a fairly soft voice, but I know how to make noise, and I feel like everyone on our council is good at making noise in different ways, and so we want the politicians to hear and pay attention to what's going on in all communities and make real change.